that you're looking at it, you can see some lines here. So that gives you your left ventricle. So that means that this other part here is your right ventricle. Okay? And you can touch it, and you can feel that the left ventricle is much harder than the right ventricle. The right ventricle is softer. Why is that?
That's where the pump comes from.
Pumps further.
The left pumps blood further in the body, so you have to put it under very high pressure. So that means that you have more what in the left?
Muscle.
More muscle. So you have thicker muscle walls in the left ventricle, so that's why it feels harder than when you touch the right. Okay? Okay, so then you need to find dorsal versus ventral. What did I say about the calf heart?
Flat.
Dorsal's flatter.
Okay, so then how do you tell, like this side is flat,
Yes.
this side is flat, and that's kind of rounded. How do you tell which one is which?
Which one's bulging?
The most.
Well, it just makes sense with the left ventricle. It has to be left to the subject.
So first you want to find your ventricles. You have left and right. Okay, if I'm like this, then I only have the right ventricle. If I'm like this, I only have the left. And one big defining feature is going to be that you have these sulci that are very large that go in between the two ventricles. Okay, so you have one here, and then you have one here in the front. Okay, so then when you're looking at this side with this vessel is flat, so then that's what?
Dorsal.
Dorsal, and then this side that's rounded?
Ventral.
Ventral. Okay? So what are these things?
No, the oracles.
Auricles. So these are ear-like structures. They're kind of like ear-like flaps, and they sit on top of your atria. So these are your auricles. Okay?
That's what I really like.
Some for the vessels. And on the practical, when we have a heart dissection, if I ask you for a vessel, you will see the pipe cleaner go through the vessel and go into the chamber that the vessel goes to, so that you can identify it properly. Okay? And if only one is tagged, you have to tell me left from right or superior versus inferior, that kind of stuff. Okay? So this first big one here, the one that's right in the middle.
So it's this one, this one.
I think that's the aorta.
Are we looking at the right thing?
Not sure.
All right, let's start from the front then. So in the front, you have this first big one that comes here.
Oh, that's
Aorta. Aortic arch.
so the whole.
The first one in the front,
Right. This.
Inferior.
in the ventral side.
Right, superior vena cava.
Isn't this the pulmonary? We should cut this.
Where is my blunt probe?
Superior vena cava.
It's on the right side.
It's in the left pulmonary artery.
Pulmonary,
Vein.
It's going into an atrium.
Hmm?
Wait.
Just kidding. That's an atrium?
No.
Center?
Ventricle.
So it's the pulmonary trunk.
This is the pulmonary trunk. So this first one in the front here, this big one, this is your pulmonary trunk, and it goes into your right ventricle. Yeah, so this is the most ventral vessel that you have for the heart. This is the pulmonary trunk. It's right here. You can feel it in the right ventricle, but you want to be careful when you're pushing your blunt probes through so that you don't break the valves. Okay? So then you have a vessel one behind. Or no, that's still the pulmonary. You have one vessel that's behind. It's a very large one.
I know. I got two. Oh,
So this is your pulmonary trunk. So then this one, which is also this one. These are the same, right?
Yeah.
okay.
It is. If you go this way, they're the same. Okay. So that one.
Into the left.
So it's these two.
Ooh, yours is like dark and bloody. It's creepy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitch just looks like he's poking the heart. Nah.
So these little
Use the probe end.
these holes things, they're just like
Flicking
the,
stuff.
The probe end won't tear anything. Oh, you guys are wearing white. That's such a bad choice.
Why didn't we have both today?
Okay.
So this.
So if you're in the aorta, you should be able to feel your blunt probe inside of the left ventricle. Anybody want to feel it? It has gloves on. So if you don't have gloves on, that's gross.
Here.
Where's that? I don't feel it. Oh, wait.
it's right here.
Oh,
Wiggle
okay.
it.
I feel it now.
Okay.
That's the aorta?
So that's the aorta because it goes into this ventricle. What's this ventricle? Left ventricle, right? So then, on the back, you also have other holes that are going to go places. So this is on the back of the heart, on the dorsal side. Yes, cut that off. What is that? Pericardium.
I'm gonna say pulmonary
Veins.
veins.
So you guys on the dorsal side of the heart?
It wasn't cutting. Yeah, our scissors are awful. And alright, coach.
She's like the professional.
The dissector. Dorsal side? I was just asking you.
It was these, yeah, that one. That was the pulmonary trunk. This whole trunk, the trunk. And then it just has two couplets of three. I don't know yet. Cool. Awesome.
The oracles.
Oh, I mean, like major. And then I guess
There we go.
So what are you looking for right now? There you go.
That. Which is this?
Pulmonary vein. It's an artery or vein.
So dorsal side. On the left or the right?
Pulmonary artery.
I say vein.
Yeah.
Is this the left?
The right. Well, this is the
That
left
is the
side.
dorsal side, so that would be going back.
Wait, that's the right.
Okay.
So we're on the dorsal side, right?
Yeah. Well, there were no words being said, so I'm not, what's happening?
So that's the left.
Hand the heart down here with the blunt probe and I'll find it for you. And get you in the right spot.
Thanks.
You good, T?
Oh yeah, it's the left.
Oh, that, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh no! Mitch, you need help?
Yeah.
Just hand the heart
The
down.
left would be pulmonary vein.
Okay. So watch where I'm going, Mitch. You have here. Okay. So is this on the left side or the right side of the heart?
Left.
Left. What goes into the left atrium? Oxygenated blood through the what vessels?
Artery. Pulmonary artery.
Huh?
Pulmonary vein.
Veins.
Sorry.
Pulmonary veins, right? So these are your pulmonary veins. And you have left and right.
Do they go to like left and right lung?
So,
Huh?
Do
Yeah.
they go to,
They come from the left
or
and the
yeah,
right lung.
come from here?
so they,
So, and then if you're poking in there, that's the right atrium. Okay? And then,
well, they connect, so they,
Yeah.
they're both veins, so they come in just like this.
They branch in and then come in
Perfect.
through the valve.
now comes the frustrating one. Oh, no, it's not frustrating on this heart. This heart is nice to me.
That's still gonna come.
Superior?
Okay.
So, these
Oh, there's
pulmonary veins.
four.
Oh.
That come
in this.
Oh, because, well, they're cut.